And Iran's supreme leader has revealed he initially opposed the new U.S. Iran memorandum of understanding, but ultimately approved the deal after receiving assurances that Iran's interests would be protected. Meanwhile, U.S. officials say Tehran is expected to invite international inspectors to its nuclear facilities as part of efforts to implement the agreement. Our Seung-jae explains more.
Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Mojtaba Khamenei says he initially opposed the recently signed memorandum of understanding between Tehran and Washington, but ultimately approved the agreement after receiving assurances from Iranian officials that the country's interests would be protected. In a statement carried by Iranian state media on Thursday, Khamenei said he held a different opinion on the deal, but authorized it after President Masoud Pezeshkian and other senior officials pledged to safeguard what he called the rights of the nation. He added that those officials accepted responsibility for the agreement. Khamenei also warned that Iran would reject any additional demands from Washington, saying Iran's leadership would not accept what he described as American greed. At the same time, he endorsed future direct talks with the United States, stressing that face-to-face negotiations would not imply acceptance of Washington's position. The Iranian leader also accused U.S. President Donald Trump of pursuing the agreement out of desperation, while reaffirming his approval of the plan. Meanwhile, Trump's special envoy Steve Witkoff reportedly told U.S. lawmakers that Iran plans to invite inspectors from the International Atomic Energy Agency to visit its nuclear sites and begin efforts to identify and recover enriched nuclear material believed to be buried under rubble at damaged facilities. According to people familiar with the closed-door briefing, Witkoff said the U.S.-Iran agreement contains no secret side deals. However, he disclosed the existence of a separate letter between Tehran and the IAEA that would formally extend the invitation for inspectors. Witkoff said the letter to IAEA Director General Rafael Grossi would allow international inspectors, including U.S. nuclear experts, to participate in verification efforts inside Iran. Under the agreement, Iran's stockpile of highly enriched uranium must be diluted under international supervision, and Tehran has again committed not to develop or acquire nuclear weapons. Seung-jae, ArirangNews.